Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Erin and today we are doing a March TBR video, which I have never done a TBR video ever, and let me tell you why. I am the worst person at TBRs, okay? I am very much a mood reader, so I will think I want to read a book that day, that week, that month, whatever, and then I just don't want to read it anymore. So planning out my reading schedule is just not really something I do because I'm just so heavily influenced on my mood at that point. So I never really know what I want to read. So this is a very loose TBR. This is, I'm not going to guarantee I'm getting all these books done. I may not touch this list and I might do something completely different because I just can't guarantee that I will do what I'm talking about because I'm just that kind of person. I love people that actually stick to their TBR. I'm jealous of you. I wish I could do that, but it's not in my nature. I'm not that kind of reader, but you know, more power to you if you can do that. I'm highly jealous of you. If you watched my February wrap-up video, I read a lot of ebooks. So I am going to try to do more physical books this month. Like I said, can't guarantee that, but these are the physical books that I'm trying to get done this month. So let's start with those. First up is Tiny Nightmares. I added this to my TBR mostly because these are going to be very short stories of horror. That's literally what it says, very short tales of horror. So I'm hoping that if I get in a slump at any point this month where I just don't really want to read, I'm hoping I'll pick this up because I find myself drawn to short story collections or really short novellas when I'm in a slump because they're very fast paced and it doesn't take me too long to get super invested or super interested. So I'm hoping that if I reach a slump at any point, I can pick this up and maybe just read a little story at a time, a couple stories at a time, or finish the whole book in one sitting, and that might just help me bounce out of that. So that's why I put this one in here. I also just really like the cover and I really just like short stories, so I think this is going to be a fun addition and hopefully I get to it this month. Next up we have Wisteria Cottage by Robert M. Coates. I added this to my TBR mostly because it's a recent book, like I just got this, and I really like the cover. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason to this list. I am such a mood reader that I just pick and choose very randomly what kind of books I want to read. So honestly, I added this to my TBR mostly because it's new to me and the cover is stunning. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's pretty much why I added this in here. I do think the plot sounds great and it does intrigue me, but it's mostly because of the cover. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know what else to tell you. That's why you know, it sounds good, but also the cover is beautiful and I just put it in the pile because why not? Next up we have Merciless by Brian Smith. I added this in to my TBR because this is going to be more of a splatterpunk, I believe. This is going to be a very gory, blood-heavy, descriptive, you know, that kind of book. I'm really trying to try different types of horror, and splatterpunk is one that I'm trying. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, so I'm trying to find a happy medium with splatterpunk and see if I can find something I really enjoy. I don't know, splatterpunk is a very interesting genre. This, I'm not actually sure if this is splatterpunk, but it sounds like it's gonna be a splatterpunk, or at least verging on that type of realm. So that's why I added this in here, because I'm trying to add it bit by bit, you know? I don't want to overwhelm myself, but I do want to give it a little bit every month to try to acclimate myself better. Next up we have The Rotting Within by Matt Kurtz. I have had this book in my possession for a few months now, and I'm really angry that I haven't read it yet because I have seen so many people say this is so scary. And that makes me so excited because I want to read something so terrifying. I want to be scared, okay? I really want to be scared. I think I might read this soon because I've had it for a hot minute and I haven't read it yet, but also I just want to read something super scary, and everyone's saying this is super scary, so I hope they're not lying to me because I'm going to be really sad if this doesn't scare me, but I just want to be scared. I just want to be scared, you know? I want to feel spooked and terrified, and supposedly this is supposed to be scary. So, fingers crossed this terrifies me. Next up, we have The Switch House by Tim Meyer. One, look at how beautiful this cover is. Look at how beautiful this cover is. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Two, I am dying to read more from Tim Meyer. I just really loved what he did with Wormwood, and I am just really wanting to read more from him, and this one sounds so good, and it sounds like it's gonna be right up my alley. It sounds like it's gonna be right up my alley, so I'm super excited to read this one. I'm hoping I get to this one at least. There's a few that I don't care if I get to in this pile or like at all, but this one I'm really hoping I get to this month because it sounds really good and I'm really excited for it, so let's hope I get to it. Next up, we have Whispers in the Mist by Darcy Coates. This is the third book in the Black Winter series. I love this series. I actually already read this book. It was my book review for last week, if you didn't see that, but I love this series. I love it. I love Darcy Coates. She's amazing. She's fantastic. Mwah, mwah. Love her. She's one of my favorite writers, I think, of all time now. I think she's wormed her way up in there, so I really like this series. This book was really freaking good, so I'm glad that I've already read it. So I have one out of this pile done. I mean, that's gotta count for something. Like, that's pretty good for me. That's really good for me. And the last physical book in this TBR is The Cipher by Kathy Koja. I have also had this book in my possession for so long, and I've also wanted to read this book for freaking ever. For so long I've wanted to read this book. So it's kind of annoying me that it's been on my TBR cart for months and I've wanted to read this for months, but I haven't read it yet. Why? Why do I do that to myself? Why? Why? Why do I do that to myself? I don't know, but it's aggravating, and I've heard so many mixed opinions on this book. I feel like you either really love it or you really don't care for it, so I'm interested to see where I fall because I don't know, I like books that have mixed opinions like this, so I'm intrigued to see how I will feel about it. Next up, we have some ebooks that I got off of NetGalley that I am going to read this month. The first one is The Body Will Follow by Rob E. Boley, and I have actually already read this, and by already read this, I got 50% in and DNF'd it, which is a big thing for me. I don't DNF books, like, ever. I'm really bad at just not finishing a book. It's something about just needing to finish it that I just have to, if I've started it, I have to finish it. Like, I just have to. But I'm trying to get better about that because why waste time on books you don't like? And I did not like this book. I will talk about it more in my wrap-up video, but yeah, I did not like it. Hence why I did not finish it 50% of the way in. So I can cross this off my list at least because I did attempt it. Next up is Coffin Shadows by Glenn Critch. I don't know how to say that, I'm so sorry, and Mark Steensland. And this is a book for a book club I am a part of, and I have already read this one as well, and I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. There were little things that I had, not issues with, but just like a little bit of critique that I had. But overall, I enjoyed it. It was fast, it was fun, and it was pretty good. And then the last NetGalley book I have to read is The Lodge by Chris Copel. And I'm actually really excited about this one. It sounds different than my usual kind of reads. I mean, not too unusual, but it does sound different than something I'm usually drawn to, which is kind of why I requested it, just because I do like to attempt other subgenres of horror. Even though I may not like them, I do like to dip my toes into it. So I'm excited about this one. I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but I'm excited to try it. And next up on our list are books that I have checked out from the library. I just recently found out that you can check out books from your library via an app and then get them sent to your Kindle. I was mind blown, okay? Like, I was super mind blown, had no idea. I am thoroughly impressed. And yeah, I've gone a little crazy because a lot of the books that I want to read but I'm not sure if I want to buy, I was requesting on there, and I've been waiting for a lot of them. There's a lot of people checking out the same books as me, so these are just some of the ones that I got my hands on and I am very excited to read. The first two are actually by the same author. They are Ghost Summer Stories and The Between by Tananarive Due. I am so excited to read her work. I have seen so many people on Instagram talk about her and I am dying to read her stuff. The Good House is the one that I want to read the most, but it's already been checked out on the library and I keep forgetting to buy it. So I'm waiting, but I think I'm just gonna have to buy that one because I really want to read that. But these are the two that I was able to get my hands on, and I am so excited because I have heard nothing but amazing things about her writing. I have heard nothing but praise, and she sounds amazing, so I cannot wait. These are going to be the first two I read, but you best believe I'm going to read The Good House soon because that one just sounds... But I am so excited to finally read her stuff. I'm so excited. It's taking me way too long. Like, why did it take me so long? Because I'm dumb, that's why. But so excited, can't wait. Excited. The next one is The Babysitter's Coven by Kate Williams. I have seen this one a lot on Instagram as well, and I will be honest, the cover is what drew me into this book. It looks so pretty and cute, and like, I don't know, I really like the artwork. It reminds me of something that I would buy off of Etsy and then hang up on my wall, which, oh my god, I would love that because it's really cute. It's a good mixture of spooky cute. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really like that. So that's why I checked out this book. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I know that there is a second one that just came out recently. So maybe I'll pick up the second one if I really like the first one. I've heard good things about it. People seem to really like this book, and well, I don't know if it's going to be a series. I assume it's going to be a series, so I'm excited to try it out and see what it's all about. Next up we have The Patient by Jasper DeWitt. I honestly don't know a lot about this book. I really don't, but I've seen some people on Instagram talk about it, and yeah, I kind of was like, you know, it sounds good. It's a pretty fast read. I think it's only 260 pages or something like that, so it's pretty quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to read it. I've heard it's good, so I'm hoping that it will be at least somewhat of a fun and easy book that I can just add whenever I'm feeling a little slumpy, maybe, you know? I don't know. I hope it's good. Fingers crossed. I don't know. And then the last book on my TBR is The Project by Courtney Summers. Now, I saw this book on... I don't remember if it was Goodreads or Instagram right as it released. I saw everyone talking about it when it first came out, and I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up or if I was going to like it or if I wanted to read it, but I really like the cover, which I know is like really bad to buy books based off of covers, but I do it all the time. And so I decided that instead of buying it and maybe not liking it, I would just check it out from the library and see if it's good, and if I really like it, then I'll just buy my own copy, because I mean, it's a win-win situation, hello. But yeah, I don't know too much about this book either. I've seen some mixed opinions on it. I've seen a lot of 5 stars, and then I think I've seen quite a few like 3 stars, which intrigues me because 3 stars isn't too low that makes me question it. I don't know. I just really want to read it. I just am interested in it. It sounds intriguing, and I'm happy that the library had it available for me, so now I don't have to spend money in case I don't like it. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for my pretty ambitious March TBR. Like I said, I don't plan on reading all of these. I will probably read all of the library books and NetGalley for sure, because the library, obviously you only have so long when you check them out to read them, so I'm probably gonna start with those and then just see how the month goes with these physical copies. I know that sounds so bad because I really want to read more physical books, but the Kindle is just so much easier. I don't know, the Kindle just makes it so easy to pick it up and just read a book. Whereas with my physical copies, I feel like I stare at them for hours unable to pick. I don't know why. Let me know if you also have that issue. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's my brain or if that's like a thing that other people have. I have just been gravitating towards the Kindle more recently, and I would like to make my reading a little more even, but I don't know, there's just something about it that is it's making it very uneven, Kindle versus physical books. I'm not sure. Let me know if you have the same problem, because that will make me feel less alone. Yeah, let me know if you like these TBR videos. Like I said, TBRs are hard for me. I can't stick to a schedule like that. It just doesn't really work for me, but this is a tentative TBR. So let me know if you like these kinds of videos. If you want to see them monthly, I will definitely be open to doing that if you guys like this sort of thing. Also, let me know if you have TBRs and you actually stick to them, or you're like me and you're a mood reader. I need to know, because I just feel like it's impossible to stick to a TBR. I don't know how. Yeah, just let me know in the comments down below, and that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of content you enjoy from me. That way I can keep providing you with that kind of content. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We can become friends, talk about books, movies, makeup, horror, all kinds of things. I do a lot on this channel, so hopefully there's something for everyone. And with that being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you on Wednesday with another video. Bye!